have got through the Arkansas mud if I hadn't been riding on the Tennessee Stud. Had some trouble with my sweetheart's paw. One of her brothers was a bad outlaw. Sent her a letter by my Uncle Bud. I rode away on my Tennessee Stud. The Tennessee Stud was long and lean, the color of the sun, and his eyes were green. He had the nerve and he had the blood. There never was a horse like the Tennessee Stud. We drifted on down into no man's land, across that river called the Rio Grande. I raced my horse with the Spaniard's foal, I got me a skin full of silver and gold. Me and a gambler, we couldn't agree, we got in a fight over Tennessee. We jerked out our guns and he fell with a thud. I got away on my Tennessee Stud. The Tennessee Stud was long and lean, the color of the sun, and his eyes were green. He had the nerve and he had the blood. Oh, there never was a horse like the Tennessee Stud. I got just as lonesome as a man can be, dreaming of my girl in Tennessee. The Tennessee Stud's green eyes turned blue, but he was a dreaming of a sweetheart too. Right back across Arkansas, I whooped her brother and I whooped her pa. I found that girl with the golden hair, she was riding on the Tennessee mare. The Tennessee Stud was long and lean, the color of the sun, and his eyes were green. He had the nerve and he had the blood, Lord, never was a horse like the Tennessee Stud. Side by side, across the mountains and the valleys wide. We came to Big Muddy and we forded the flood on the Tennessee mare and the Tennessee Stud. Pretty little baby on the cabin floor, little colt playing round the door. I love that girl with the golden hair, the Tennessee Stud was the Tennessee mare. The Tennessee Stud was long and lean, the color of the sun, and his eyes were green. He had the nerve and he had the blood, there never was a horse like my Tennessee Stud.